What I'm doing today is fertilizing my blueberry plants, among other things. But I had put chicken poop all around my trees, the apple tree, the blackberry plants, and my blueberry, my plum, my what tree is this? Peach. And this is the mulberry. And my apple seed my apple tree from seed. And this is also a part of that mulberry broken off. That piece right there is broken off of this one. It was growing, but the cold killed it. But it looked like I saw green buds at the bottom of it. And this grapevine, I don't know what kind of hope it's about the third year. But anyway, and this is a blackberry here. But I just got through gathering up pine needles because I had chicken poop. I think the chicken poop was decomposed or old enough to spread it. It was the oldest of the chicken poop that I gathered. And now I'm opening it up where I can put the pine needles more so, because these here, I believe I saw somebody on, might be Prolific, what's his name? I think he said that these are supposed to be green and not pink. It might be too much nitrogen making them pink. But I just noticed this morning that these are greening up. They're starting to turn green. But so I'm adding more acidic instead of a lot of the nitrogen from the chicken poop. And along and the strawberries are picking up real well. They had died back to like 2 of those still alive during the whole winter, but more and more it's coming. And a lot of blooms are on the apple tree, or it's the pear tree. A lot of blooms on the pear. And I'm hoping, these are the banana plants that look like it's completely gone. And I was hoping I could preserve somewhat where it can come back. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today, spreading pine needles on my blueberry plants. And I'm gathering all of my pine needles from where they fell from these pine trees and have lined up along my high tunnel. And there it was told that you use the brown pine needles and not the green, because they could mold or something like that. But I'm getting another load of pine needles so I could put along the rest of the berry plants. I assume if the blueberry like it, then the other berry trees, blackberry, mulberry, they may like it as well. But that's what I'm doing today. And I'll show you the outcome. I just Googled it. It's like every one of these trees will benefit from the pine needles. So I'm getting ready to outline pine needles on all of my trees. Yeah, use it as mulch on all of the trees. So, well, I didn't look up peach, but so okay. Well, I got enough to do it with. Be back. I just got through planting some cherry tomatoes and these little yellow tomatoes. I don't know what kind these are. Pear tomatoes. Little pear tomatoes. But I planted them in the ground instead of in a container. I just kind of want everything in the ground basically. But I do have potatoes in that basket over there. And so I planted them a few days ago. Not quite a week ago. But So I got all of the trees outlined in the pine needles. I preserved taro, and I had so many taro, looked like about 10 maybe of taro, and I thought I could preserve them by covering them in this soil and putting the straw on top, but it didn't work. They all got very mushy, and I had a couple, it may be more in this here bucket, but I did salvage, looked like I salvaged one. So hopefully this one will bring many. And this was one in the bucket as well, but it was mushy. So I don't think this is going to do anything, but I dug out that mushy part, and maybe if it dry out, who knows, I don't know. But yeah, I was able to save one taro root, and the rest was mush. And so I know that doesn't work. So next time I'll just cut the plant and leave the roots in the ground. Leave some of the roots in the ground. So maybe some may come up, because I had them planted all right here. So I might have left some in the ground, who knows, but something may pop up. But yeah, so I planted my tomatoes right there, and I don't know if it's the season to do it yet, if it's time to do it yet, but I'm doing it. I'm going ahead and do it anyway. And I also put some pine needles in the little container over there with the asparagus growing over there. And I put some pine needles around the strawberry plant as well. And I also added a little, it looked like I need to put pine needles around the plum tree. But shoot, they doing well on their own. I'll leave well enough alone, but I'll add a little bit to it. But yeah, I did put some chicken poop around it. I didn't mix it in the soil. It should be old enough. I just put it around along with the mulch and stuff. But that's what I did today under the high tunnel. Have a blessed day.